from Mallorca to Gran Canaria. I sound like David Attenborough. So I think when I was saying that there was nothing really steep in Mallorca, first ride out in Gran Canaria, I've got all the steep and all the heat. Oh God, look at it though. It is hot. I'm just on the Soria climb and I think there's about 3k or something to go. So I'll catch up with you at the top. Right, I can actually talk now, but I am so sweaty. You know when I get like a little sweat patch where my plaits like leaked onto my boob basically? That's when you know it's hot. And I basically got home from Mallorca and was like, I just miss the warmth. And I mean, not that it was that hot in Mallorca, it's definitely a lot hotter here, but I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to do a really last minute trip to Gran Canaria. One of my friends is here, so I was like, I'm just going to do it really quick and just go out and ride bikes, because that's what I love. So I didn't want to explain because I didn't want it to, because I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, I wish I could just get out and do all these trips as well. But basically I had some vouchers that I'd booked for, I don't know, ages ago, and didn't get used obviously because of lockdown. And so I had those to use. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use them for this. And I think because of lockdown, as I'm sure a lot of you will relate, I just want to get out and just do all the things, because this is just what I love to do. So that is why. And I thought I would share actually a couple of like, I guess money saving tips that I do to be able to get like budget cycling holidays, because it doesn't need to cost loads and loads. So the first thing that I do is, I guess I don't spend loads on accommodation, as like, because this is where I am. I don't spend loads on like fancy hotels. Airbnb, booking.com, they just have really good cheaper options, as long as there's somewhere like clean and, you know, for to eat, sleep and shower and store my bike obviously. And that's good, because this is what I spend my days doing. And actually like cycling holidays I think are pretty cheap, because you just spend your day on the bike. The other thing is flight, so just try and go with a cheaper airline, especially if you're taking your own bike with you. I do everything I can to avoid Ryanair, because they charge 60 quid each way to take your bike, and it's just so expensive. So I'll do my best not to fly with Ryanair. I guess not blowing loads of money while you're here, so not going out to restaurants every single night, or just getting absolutely like hammered on booze, spending loads on that. So I'm just so excited to be out in the hills again. So yeah, so the climb that I was on earlier was Soria, and then the other one, which is a little bit gravelly, was called Toro Pass, I think. Yeah. Yeah, hey.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Yeah.
You be in the video?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Stefan.
Hi, Stefan.
From Austria.
What? And then we meet in Gran Canaria?
Yeah.
What?
I'm
That's
crazy.
Mad. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, enjoying it, but the hills are steep.
I was just going to stop here and say, like, I've not done anything steep for months. I went to Mallorca, not really nothing steep. And here I'm like, this is my first ride, I've only got here last night.
Ride.
And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I've done like 30k and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
This one is a hard ride.
Yeah, I was saying that the signs are just super pretty. As Stefan has kindly explained, it is steep as. Like, there was one little bit at the bottom, and I'll be brutally honest, we're going to turn right up it, and I just carried on. I was like, no, I don't think I can do that yet. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I managed to do it. I felt proud of myself. I felt like I'm learning to do like steep climbs again. So now I'm going to head down and then head back and go to the pool, like I said before. So yeah, well, it's lovely to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your ride. The descent was meant to be the easy bit, and the headwind was absolutely brutal all the way back, so I'm probably about 5k from where I'm staying. And I thought I would just share a couple of other little, I guess, bike travelling tips, because there's four, I guess, well, there's loads of things that I bring every time, but there's 4 specific things that I do that I think kind of help. So first thing, I always bring dates. I always just bring like a box of them, just so that in the morning, like when I get there, like the day after, I don't have to like run to a supermarket or find food for my first ride. I can literally just get up and just head out. So yeah, just take bars or whatever you're used to. Second thing I always bring, kind of similar, obviously my water bottle, electrolyte. So I always bring the same ones that I always use, which are precision hydration, which are my favourite, but I just really like them, so I always make sure that I bring them, because especially because the sun that hard. What's he doing? Sorry. Because it, like I say, I've been sweating a lot, so make sure that you get electrolytes in. Third thing, I don't know if you can see them on, headphones. So these are basically, I used to have, these are the updated models, so they used to be called Aftershocks, they're called Shocks now, and these are the Open Run Pro. So I used to have the Aeropex and really like them, and these ones are like the latest version, so they've got a longer battery life, so they've got 10 hours whereas the Aeropex had 8, and you can charge them up in an hour, so it's really quick charge time. They weigh 29 grams, they're titanium, and the thing that I really like about them, that's what I did on the in the headwind on the way back, I just put my music on just to head back, is that they're over the top of your ears, so you can still hear traffic, you can still hear like the ambient sounds of the hills. They have sponsored this video, but I have used these and the Aeropex for literally 3 or 4 years, and I've used them on all my long rides, all my trips away, just because I think it's really nice just to have music, but equally not to have your ears like muffled by them, so you can still hear sirens and cars. Wait for it to go. So yeah, that is them. I'll leave a link below if you want to go and have a look at them, but I do really rate them, and also these have got a better bass quality than the older version. What else is there? Oh yeah, these are sweat proof, although if you are going to be using them for commuting, the Open Run or like have got a higher waterproofness, so they are waterproof, higher, and these ones are sweat proof, and I definitely need the sweat proofing today because I'm pooped and I've done about 50-60k. And then the fourth thing, I bring these everywhere. This is just sun cream, factor 30, because when you're in the hills, you're sweating all day, it is very easy just to forget to reapply sun cream. If you've got arm covers, that's even better because you don't have to worry about sun cream, but I didn't bring them because you don't want to end up, I'll insert a picture, you don't want to end up like this. That was probably one of the worst sunburns I've ever got, and it's not, like I'm making a bit of a joke, but it is dangerous, like you don't want to get sunburn. It was painful, I couldn't ride for quite a while after, it really hurt. So they are my 4 things that I take, apart from like all the usual tools and repairs and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get back. I'm finally going to get in the pool, so let's go to the pool. I'm terrible at this. I get back and I just forget to film an ending, so I am at the pool. I'm just gonna have another, I don't even know how long, and then just do it all again tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next video. Let me know what you want to see while I'm out here, apart from me yawning, laying by the side of a pool. And this was a really cheap place on Airbnb. I don't know why I'm whispering, because it's a secret, but it was cheap on Airbnb, so. To be honest, as long as there's a climb and I've got my bag, I'll sleep anywhere. It's better than a bivvy. Right, I'll speak to you tomorrow or next video. Good night.